Hello, beautiful soul family, and happy 8-8 portal. I know I'm recording this today on the full moon of Aquarius, but that reading will follow sometime this evening. And that was an extremely one of the most powerful portals of the year. This is Robbie guided by fire, and it is for everyone. As I'm addressing, obviously, that's going to be listening the Divine Empress and also cross-watching the Divine Emperor as I'm reading this as one energy and one soul. And this has been some very, very interesting, very intense, powerful shifts through this portal, even leading up to yesterday, the 8-8 portal. But the 7th of August was also when you had the full moon energy starting to slowly come in, and where karmic justice is being served. That is one of the powerful energies of the Lionsgate portal is karmic justice. And number two, which is also the most powerful, is the Ascension and high level ascension, moving you to the highest timeline. And many of you are in inner union or coming into inner union, and that these shifts and changes that were taking place. So yesterday on the 8-8 portal, so depending on you and where you are on your journey makes a huge difference. So the way this is going to resonate differently for people. I was going through yesterday high level ascension, but also many of us and myself, so definitely comment below what's been happening and what's going on with you, what is coming up for you. A lot of roller coasters of high energy, of taking action and just being re-energized, but also exhaustion. And this portal that had started up until the 8-8 portal still happens. We have 4 more days. Is getting the rest is needed. So you were guided to rest when that urge came on, like this wave of exhaustion. A lot of third eye and chakra and crown chakra upgrades, a heart chakra upgrade and clearing. It's very imperative, of course, to continue to, as always, to stay grounded. But also, I was going to do this reading yesterday, but I was exhausted. And that's a good sign. It is about self-care and self-nurturing, but allowing these energies to work for you because you are coming into alignment. Now, here's the thing. With the karmic justice coming in and the final karmic endings that cannot be brought into the 8-8 portal, into the Lion's Gate, people, places, and things falling away. But one of the biggest signs yesterday is people outside, the outside chaos. You felt it on the outside, but you were being very highly protected in this safe, silent, protective, energetic bubble placed on you by the divine. And going by your intuition of just being in stillness, resting, maybe sleeping, catching up when you are resting and actually taking those naps. These energies are working for you, that everything that you've been manifesting and these spiritual gifts are being enhanced is coming into alignment. So even though today is August 9th and the peak of the full moon in Aquarius, anything with this full moon that has picked up in Aquarius that needs to still go, will go and release. Now, you could have released all of this before the 8-8 portal. A lot of surrendering. You could be feeling like you've gone into 100% surrender. A lot of changes with the Ascension has taken place where your thoughts are remaining positive and being mindful how you speak to yourself and the way you are protecting your own energy and taking this spiritual responsibility. It isn't just saging and Palo Santoing, grounding when you ground, allowing these lower energies to transmute, but is also you being in silence and being in this protective energetic bubble, not associating with the outside world in a lower energy, with the chaos out there, which is super important. A lot of transformation has taken place. Today you might have woken up very well rested, re-energized, renewed, and breakthroughs coming in. And letting go, surrendering, and allowing karmic justice to take place. You know, with the wood snake year, and that is knowing by your intuition, knowing and trusting that what people that have psychically attacked you, wished whatever they wished bad, not so good upon you, they've done, or if they've done foo-foo, black magic, whatever they've done, black magic, lower magic, they're lower energetic attachments. And also that there's been a not just recognition, but awareness that the darkness that's on the outside, you're being protected. Okay, the divine is not allowing anybody to come in contact with you. You're not allowing that either. That's of a lower vibration, no matter who, what, or how they are to you. People that have done things to you in the past that were horrible, not so good, whatever it is, siphoned your energy, pulled on your energy, tried to destiny swap. They're receiving karmic justice. And I know a lot of emotions were coming up on the 7th. Dealing with the emotions, allowing yourself to feel them, to heal them, to actually let them release. So you can move to your highest timeline and ascend, to allow the 8-8 portal energies to work for you. Preparing for a whole new, brand new life and future. And it only gets better from here on in. Whatever you've gone through, forgiving yourself, leaving that in the past, because the divine, part of the surrendering process is letting the divine handle these people. And I got a synchronicity on the 6th. Very interesting. An old friend I had went to school with, and we know each other 35 years, notified me. There was an acquaintance of both of ours that we were in school with. They were brothers, not nice people. Really not nice. They were horrible, and we've seen them, they've used people to their advantage, all those not so good things. And I found out one of them, and karma is not kind. And I've been getting this message as a reminder to remind you all, is to put love into yourself, love into a situation, and it doesn't matter which one. Because when you're in a higher timeline of coming from unconditional love, you do not wish things on people. And usually when people are in a lower vibration, they will wish things on others because they're coming from fear, mind, and ego. And not allowing their emotions to release properly, and allowing to feel them, to heal them, and to forgive themselves, and to forgive this situation. A lot of times, karma comes in illness. If you are diseased in the mind, you'll be diseased in the body. And Yeah, or coming from 100% fear or a lot of fear. So this person I got notified was in the hospital with two things: cirrhosis of the liver and liver cancer. And I knew that both conditions of the liver combined was, number one, extremely painful. And I didn't associate with this person. The cycles were closed. I didn't care for them. And this is a long time ago. And not even thinking about it. But anyway, it was a huge, huge synchronicity. And that they're in the hospital with both separate liver conditions. And they said they're going through a lot of pain and they do not have much time left. They're not going to be making it. And I said, yeah, they're literally done. It's only a matter of time. And I said, it's a painful way to go when they shared with me their ex-sister-in-law passed away this way. And they stopped for a moment. We were speaking on the phone. And I was about to say this. It was going to fly right out my mouth. I said, this is karma. It's, when people transition from the earth plane to the astral world and heaven, sometimes it's not when people go. It's how you go. And that kind of karma, and it was a lesson I learned that day, that you don't wish anything bad, no matter how you're feeling. It was to have compassion, and in the beginning when I said, my deepest condolences to the family, and I meant it. But for that person, no. And they accused me of being heartless. I wasn't being heartless. I was having compassion. I said my condolences to the family. My deepest condolences, and I'm sending them love and strength. And they were like, I said, no, I'm not being heartless. I said, they were not a nice person. And I spoke my sincere, not just sincere, but my divine truth. I said, this is karma. And they stopped for a second. And we're the same age. I said, karma comes in illness. And that's one thing we need to learn, is that the one thing about infinite abundance, and this 88 portal is about infinite abundance, number one, your abundance is your health. And once you don't have that, you don't have anything else, whether it's unconditional love. Well, you will have unconditional love, but you will not have wealth or anything else with infinite abundance. It is your health, and that is the number one thing to be in gratitude for, that you woke up today, that you are breathing, you are seeing the sun, you are seeing whoever is living with you, whether you're by yourself or your animals, and to be in gratitude for your health, because not many people are. So this was a synchronicity of karmic justice. And this is a reminder, no matter how wrong you've been on in the past, you've been wronged by or whom, especially if it's been dealing with ex-karmic partners or ex-karmic family members you are no longer speaking to for whatever reason, whether it's immediate family, extended family, ex-karmic neighbors, bosses, co-workers, however they were in your life, and that those lessons were learned. And when you've learned those lessons from the past, that's how you know that karmic debt has been paid up. But people that were karmic in your life, that have done wrong things to you, they have a karmic debt to pay, exactly to the penny. And I know this sounds, however this is going to resonate with you, that karmic justice is being served. And this is where you just focus on you, forgiving yourself, giving that biggest, most wealthiest, richest, loving gift back to yourself. You may not speak to these people again, and the relationships may be severed on the physical plane. But forgiving the situation and forgiving them is the hardest. So if you are no longer going to be speaking to them and the relationship is completely severed, this is one way to forgive them. It's just saying, Father or universe, forgive them. They have no idea what they're doing. And their karma is none of your business. Yes, you will get validated in the future in divine timing what has happened. But it is to bring more compassion to yourself and to situations is that lesson. Okay? So this is the messages that are coming up from the 8-8 portal. But this is in order for you to move forward. This is how your life and everything within you, inside you, is changing. Becoming the energetic match for your goals, your dreams. Becoming that energetic match for your divine, you and your divine emperor from the 5D, that inner union to move into the physical union on a perfect energetic match. And this is about you trusting yourself 100%, trusting in the love, trusting even if you are in a no contact situation, trusting in that journey and trusting that everything is working out for you and everything is going to be falling into place exactly the way it's divinely orchestrated. And being okay with that. Not controlling divine, trying to control, releasing, I can't get the words out. Part of you releasing that control 100% as an Empress. And the same as the Emperor. They've been your divine Emperor going on this awakening journey. You know, you've protecting your energy from the outside world, the 3D matrix, learning how to set boundaries and reinforce current ones is going to have you manifest things much faster. Keeping grounded, keeping your energy protected, keeping your manifestations to yourself. We're not manifesting the way we used to manifest anymore. We've learned those lessons this year with the wood snake. Not manifesting from ego or fear or desperation, lack or scarcity or poverty. It was changing the mindset, changing the energy within us. These things will happen tenfold to you because there are people that are going to be moving out of the darkness into the light. And we have to face those shadows. There are people that are choosing not to leave the 3D world. The separation has been complete. But it's also this separation of the 3D and the 5D earth is happening in the physical. This is why all this chaos is out there. Yes, it feels like things are getting worse. But there are tower moments. You're allowing those towers to happen in order for it to get better. Things need to change. Seeing lots of 555s. So, we're going to get some messages with the 8-8 portal. I know this is a day late, but we're still in the Lion's Gate. So, what is happening here? We are going to be pulling cards for the 8-8 portal. I know this is late, but, you know, it doesn't matter because time is an illusion. And when you do find this, it is the right time for you. You could have been going through this high-level ascension in many different ways that you disconnected from the outside world completely. So when this finds you, it finds you at the perfect time. We're going to pull the Chinese 5 elements from Vicky Iskandar. So for this reading, we may pull additional decks. But yeah, there's been karmic justice been happening. We'll see what kind of messages will come out. So, angels, ancestors, galactic beings, and any beings of 100% pure love, the messages for the Divine Empress and Emperor on this 8-8 portal that has been from yesterday. So let us see, because until the closing energetic, and today's the full moon, that reading will go out later. Yeah, 19, water horse. The path to independence, yeah. So you see this horse running with freedom in the water, in the ocean. You see the two dolphins in the background playing. Number 19, 1 and 9 adds up to a 10. So this is, and the sun out, running, going with the flow, cleansing with water is a path to independence I'm getting from this message here. Number 10, you could start seeing the 1010s. The cycles have been completed. Yeah, wow. And a clear 10 up here, the water bird. So we got two water animals. The bird and the sun, another 10, 10, 10. Cycles have been completed. The new cycles have begun. This bird is flying freely over the water. Still waters. Happiness, joy. A new cycle's beginning. The old cycles have ended. The karmic cycles have ended. You know, a lot of you have been getting downloads of positive affirmations in your thoughts. You're staying towards the light and the positive. So this light that you've been moving toward, and this is this huge transformation of you being not just a light worker, your divine emperor, and you as the divine empress, but moved completely into the light and into the water, the stillness, cleansing, having fun, looking forward, not looking back. Today you're feeling like a complete changed person. You've transformed on the 5D, energetically, spiritually, abundantly. A lot of things. Left the darkness is what I'm getting. So, the Divine Empress, because you are the spiritual leader of light, you break free from the matrix. This is about freedom. Free from any binds, blocks, or, things like that. Things that held you back. Things that were hindering you. Hindering the connection, hindering anything. But this whole year has been about releasing and letting go of things that no longer serve you with the shedding of the snake skin. So we have this card, interesting, 28. Wow, another 10. 2 and 8 add up to a 10, the metal rabbit. A state of graceful movement. This is amazing. You are moving now forwards with ease and grace. And, today is a full moon in Aquarius. You will be moving through this full moon energy with ease and grace, because your manifestations are going to be coming right through by surprise, expected and unexpected ways in the divine timing orchestrated for you both. So you could be getting messages of music, hearing music that soothes your soul. You see how she's playing this flute, and this rabbit sitting here enjoying the music under the moon. So you may be playing some music today when it becomes evening time, nighttime. There's a lot of things that were released and changed and transformed. This is really a beautiful energy. Yeah, you've let go of the karmic situations, letting bygones be bygones. They will be falling away real hard. Things are backfiring as you're moving forward. So yeah, there's forces been trying to keep us down, but we've moved through it. So the silence was really important. Being in gratitude for the protection, but learning to protect your energies and your energy fields much better. Anything of 3D, you may be getting out that sage if you got to deal with government paperwork or anything legal, bullshit like that. Things like that, excuse my language. You're not putting up with the BS. So doors are opening. Okay, and I could see that even with the legal situation I've been going through. Yeah, that's a karmic situation. Water snake, woo. So we got lots of water here. Access your inner knowing. And interesting, we got number 30. So 3 is about ascended masters being around you and things that are being ordained by the divine. If you turn this card on the side, it is an infinity symbol. The wood snake, this has been an intense, painful year. But you notice this wood snake here with this color sitting amongst, these lilies or flowers blossoming. The snake here has, orange, red, and yellow in here. The lower chakras coming into alignment with the rest. And the snake just sitting here, relaxing, calm, and grounded, but also cleansing with water. So there's a lot of water that you may want to be around, but this adds up to a 10. Another cycle has been completed. So what I'm getting here from this, 3 cycles have major cycles that have been long gone, awaited, needed to be completed. 3 tens add up to a 30, so you could be seeing lots of 333s. So this snake is sitting here, relaxed, calm. You see his eyes almost closed, feeling brand new. The snake is growing a new skin. The year of the wood snake is about shedding those old skins and growing new ones. So moving forward, yeah. So what else wants to come through? Any more messages from this deck? Any more messages coming through this deck? So wow. Yeah, and this is about 10. Speaking your truth. The water bird. A path to independence. A lot of throat chakra healing. Speaking your divine truth. This new beginning. And a state of graceful movement, of moving forward, moving ahead. Access your inner knowing. So this snake that's in solitude with the new skin is going in deep, accessing your inner knowing, your higher self, what your guides are telling you. What your guides are telling you, trusting the answers that are coming within you, because they're always 100%. Yeah, speaking your truth, moving forward. You are the light. When you speak your truth, that is shining your light. And this path of independence, of shining your light, getting and preparing you for next year with this number 10 year that's coming up in January, or really February is when we go from the wood snake to the wood horse. The path of freedom, independence. So between now, or probably the 10-10 portal before the end of the year, many physical unions are going to be taking place. It's not going to be complete because it's still going to flow into the year of 2026. So all this light shining, you shining your light at a higher level, speaking your truth, as a divine couple, in union, in physical union. You're going to be triggering a lot of people around you when you speak your divine truth and your presence, okay? Your energetic presence is going to trigger people out of the darkness, trigger the shadows, but you will always be protected from that. You're not holding hands. You're not people-pleasing. You're not giving your energy away freely. You are setting your boundaries. You are also enforcing your boundaries. Absolutely, yeah, Metal Rabbit. And you will move gracefully through everything now. So things are going to be moving much more smoothly for you on an energetic level. There's going to be things, not many, that are coming up. Only what's coming up to be released will come with ease and grace. You will move forward through it, recognizing and being aware. There's a lot coming out here, and accessing your inner knowing. So whatever is coming to you, whatever messages with you, your situation, your emperor, whatever it is, your connection, it will be 100% correct. Wow, so this is leading up to a 333, yeah. 4-4, wow, bottom of the deck, fire sheep. Clearing your blockages, yeah. So you see this moon. You see the fire in the background, this fire, and you see the sheep relaxed, just sitting there. You are grounding yourself, is also helping you to clear your blockages. 44, you are not alone, even though the sheep looks alone here. And this sheep is clearing blockages. You've been clearing blockages. Your angels, ancestors, your angels are with you at this time. And we got 33, bottom of the deck again. Fire monkey, time to embrace this change. Absolutely. You're embracing the change. You could be starting to see 555s again. And wow, number 51, number 6. The wood tiger, powerful beginnings and progress is happening. You see the tiger here. staying rooted and grounded in this beautiful green healing and the brown. You could be going out in nature and going under trees, specifically grounding with the trees, allowing the trees to help you because there's powerful beginnings and progress. The tiger, the wood tiger, is about earth energy to move forward with these powerful new beginnings and progressing through these new beginnings, staying rooted and grounding because you left the past behind. You're laughing at it now. There could be past situations that they come up, you're just laughing it away. 51 adds up to a 6. So powerful new beginnings in home, service, family, new jobs, new everything. Things that are moving you forward for the better. Setting boundaries, grounding, going under the trees, letting, grounding these energies and emotions, just whatever's lower energies that you've picked up from the collective, or even if they are your own, you're allowing the tree to literally transmute them into the earth, into Mother Gaia, staying rooted and grounded and moving forward. And the tiger is about courage, without fear, releasing any type of fear if it does come up. But you've released the majority of the fear, you and your emperor. This is also all being mirrored. So your emperor is divinely awakening to this new beginning of moving forward. And the tiger is a masculine animal. So this is about moving forward. Your emperor is grounding and staying rooted, finding peace within themselves, letting go of the things that no longer serve them, just like you are. When you let go of things that no longer serve you, they do. They're breaking free from the matrix now, and this is pretty quickly. Yeah, Metal Horse, engage the heart to heal. So during this Lionsgate portal, leading up to the 8-8 portal, is a lot of heart chakra activation. You could have been feeling heart palpitations, releasing, being open and ready to receive with the number 7 here, manifesting, being open to receive, and you see the heart and the white horse is being purified and cleansed, and with these leaves, it's a fall, flying with the wind all over the place, releasing what's no longer serving you, and specifically is people, places, and things that were taking and you giving your energy away. This is being cleared and has been cleared and dissolved. Now it's your turn to receive these blessings with unconditional love, because you are loved and safe. The universe provides. You are manifesting, engaging the heart to heal. And that's what it is. You've been healing your heart on the deepest level possible. Yeah, Fire Dragon, bottom of the deck. 53 adds up to another 7. Co-creating with the universe. And that's what you're doing with the sun. Co-creating, working with the Kundalini energy and creating. So these are some powerful messages. Yeah, that's the last message that came from the deck. Yep, Metal Pig. There was another message that wanted to come out. Sorry all. Maybe just be this one deck with this reading with the 8-8 portal. The Metal Pig, partnership and collaboration. And I'm seeing this, the light in the darkness, but the shadow leaving. It's not black, it's gray. Being illuminated by the light. I'm seeing you as the divine empress and the divine masculine, the divine emperor. And this infinity symbol with the dog here in the background. And notice the dog has this little bit of a tree. There's trees on both sides, staying rooted and grounded, going out in nature, merging the chakra system. This is infinity. This is many, many lifetimes together. This is also unfinished business, coming the past life of you two being a divine couple in the past, energetically and physically. And this dog is about loyalty. You are both loyal to each other on this equal give and take. And this is about what's happening with your physical union coming together. Partnership and collaboration coming into the 3D. 4 plus 8 equals 12. You could be also seeing lots of 12. The stability that you both long and desire is happening. Everything is happening to you and your divine emperor tenfold, what you rightfully deserve. Forget about that karmic situation. It's done, finished, and over with. They're receiving their karma. You're both focusing on the love. All these dreams and astral projections, visiting each other in the 5D, the telepathic communication has become one. Making plans together for stability, 12-12, 12 and then 12. Partnership and collaboration, everything coming from an equal give and take. And on a soul level, manifesting from soul, magnetizing the both of you. So this is what's happening. So this is the outcome of these cards. From this deck right here, this is the outcome with this 8-8 portal. So between 8-8 yesterday and through divine timing, whenever it's divinely orchestrated, your physical union is happening. Many will be complete by next year. I know this will sound, not something you want to hear from mind and ego. But whatever is happening, it is going to be happening pretty quickly by expected and unexpected surprise. Of course, when everything is a perfect energetic match, they show up at the front door. It's just like you didn't even say goodbye to your emperor when they blocked, ghosted you, ran from you, all kinds of things, silence, no contact situation. It'll just finish off exactly from where it started, like nothing ever happened. And I am feeling this for a lot of you all. This is some beautiful, wow, there's another message too. Spirit says there's a lot coming from this deck. Number 2, the universe has your back. The wood ox, staying rooted, grounded in the beautiful flowers, the trees. Knowledge brings wisdom, and you're going to be gaining lots of knowledge. You're going to be growing with this wisdom. The universe has your back. The universe is providing this knowledge and wisdom by going deep within yourself with the answers. Whew. I am getting hot flashes that are leading. We may just be stuck with one deck, my loves. Yeah, number 6, Earth Snake. Staying grounded. The earth. Lots of beautiful flowers blooming. This Earth Snake is basically coiled up. The ear of the snake. And, sticking his tongue out, tasting and feeling. The snake feels the energy around them. All snakes. They go by the heat, the kundalini rising. This snake also shows that the old skin is shedded, being infinite abundant. Yeah, by being in gratitude leads to abundance, and I didn't even read that yet. Wow. So you're coming into infinite abundance, infinite wealth. Many of you in the physical, Emperor and Empress, whenever your physical union takes place, are going to be wealthy, healthy. I see lots of money coming through. But also what is happening, you've had to learn these lessons of losing it all. Because you're going to be rebudgeting. You're going to be saving money. You are going to be frugal. And it'll get us through this inflation period. And I'm getting from Spirit that if you are in the U.S., it's only going to be a short period of time with this inflammation. Inflammation, yeah. Inflation is causing inflammation. Probably in the head. You got to laugh at it. Being more frugal. But then this is also where your energy is going out into the ethers. Where this inflation is going to go away. It's going to go away when things change with the GOVT, when they're all gone. Where prices are going to be 10 times. I am picking up this beautiful energy from Spirit. 10 times way cheaper. Because businesses are going to close. I know there's lots of scams going on with in-person, in real life businesses. Trying to scam, that's going to stop. They will be receiving karma for raising their prices. The government right now is receiving karma for keeping this inflation. The banks are receiving karma. Everybody, that's why there's chaos out there. But you're going to be The 144 million that are going to be wealthy in abundance. So the current ones that are wealthy, that have manifested through ego, the red or the orange side, not giving that any energy, they'll be losing it all. All the wealthy in this country is going to be losing it all, and around the world that have obtained their wealth that way. Wow, that's a lot of messages coming through with this reading. Yeah, the wood sheep. Nature is your healer. 32 adds up to a 5. It's about change. You see the sheep sitting grounded with the beautiful flowers and that beautiful heart, being open to receiving with passion and healing out in nature. This is the message. Yeah, 5. You're out in nature. When it's time for you to go out in nature, you get up and go. You heal everything, going by the trees, spending time in silence. It's allowing, when you go out in nature, allowing these energies to work for you, not against you. That is a lot of messages that have been happening. Yeah, from the wood snake. Yeah, from this one deck, 26 adds up to an 8. An 8-8 portal, infinite abundance, earth ox, one being one with the universe, co-creating with the universe, putting out there the law of attraction, positive thoughts, positive affirmations, requesting. The universe listened and they heard. Even if it was manifestations from 3-4 years ago, they are coming into fruition in the physical. Everything has to be an energetic match. That is being one with the universe, staying rooted, grounded with the rocks, the green trees. You see the stillness here, as above, so below. You see the right hand above, you see the lower hand below, as above, so below. And this is what's happening. Everything is manifesting into the physical. Yeah, number 1, new beginning, wood rat, staying aligned with your purpose. These new beginnings, you have a purpose here. Everything has a purpose. You're being aligned with your purpose. Every little goal and dream. Whatever gifts that are coming to you need to be aligned. Staying grounded out in nature again. Staying in the present moment. For all these things coming from as above and so below. From the energetic to the physical. Taking inspired action. By being grounded first, grounding yourself before taking inspired action, and listening to your guides and angels when to take it, when it is safe, when to speak to others, whatever it is. Staying grounded. Wow. So this is what's changed with the 8-8 portal of moving forward. So let us get, this is going to be a long one, my loves. So that is a lot of messages that came from that deck. So let us get the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle, Take Me Home. I opened the box and a card slid off the top of the deck, moved right off by itself. 4-4, transformation, battling of the head versus the heart. So you're coming from soul, coming from unconditional love with this transformation into this beautiful new you, beautiful new life with this 8-8 portal and with this Lionsgate portal. So what's happening here, the battle of the head and the heart, you are keeping the ego. You are coming from heart and soul. You are not coming from ego. You are going with this transformation. You are keeping your thoughts positive is what this is telling me. Because when you keep your thoughts consistently positive, even if you have to stop, say, cancel, clear, delete, block, is bringing in the positive thoughts. Because this is really important, because this is one of the main things that how we watch, how we speak to ourselves, because words are powerful. Okay? If we speak to ourselves in a lower vibration from ego and fear, it will manifest quicker, just as much as the positive. So it is important to be mindful of who you surround yourself, who you speak to yourself, because if you take on their energy, it will be yours. Energy spreads. And giving me a block on the throat chakra. Clearing away those blocks with the throat chakra, because you are going to be speaking in a more positive, higher light, and higher vibration. And that is the goal here with this 8-8 portal. See the heart, infinite abundance, but it's infinite and unconditional love I'm getting being illuminated here by the divine. That's the first card that flew off the deck. Next card, they're guiding me to pull off the front of the deck. Increasing your frequency, higher conscious, and being awareness. You're going to be having very sharp awareness with this 8-8 portal that took place yesterday, and you're feeling it today in the full moon. You're raising to a higher consciousness, increasing your energetic vibration and frequency. Yeah, 1111, this new beginning to inflame. Everything and anything is possible. With the two swans here coming together in physical union. And this heart being illuminated. You know, all this hearts with unconditional love. This card came out before, a few days ago. I don't know which reading. But everything and anything is possible. 1111 or 111, believe. Yeah, absolutely, this is being mirrored. And 5-5, change, breakthrough. Processing the karmic debris. And I just said this, wow. The karmic justice. So you are letting go. This is you that has reflecting with a smile. And you're about to turn around and walk through this portal. This is the portal of the 8-8 portal. You're going to be walking through, leaving the shadows behind. Whatever karmic people, places, or things, whatever they done, said to you, it doesn't matter anymore. You're having a breakthrough from this karmic situation that the cycle has been closed on the energetics and the 5D and in the 3D. You've walked through the light, through the Lionsgate portal yesterday, through the 8-8 portal. You are smiling because you are leaving this all behind. You are letting go of all these blocks, letting go of everything that no longer served you. They no longer served you. Stepping out of the comfort zone, walking through the Lionsgate portal, and having these breakthroughs today. 2-2, yeah. The universe has your back, this spiritual awakening, and there is a choice. And what this is saying here, this is validating this card, the breakthrough, processing the karmic debris. It was, everybody has a choice to either shift or be shifted. They chose to stay behind anything that's karmic. They won't get this opportunity until maybe the next Lionsgate. Who knows? But even if that opportunity comes for them to have a spiritual awakening, they're going to go through a very rough Lionsgate next year if they choose to be shifted. This is putting karmic situations in a higher light by putting love into the situation. But you're processing all this debris. They have a karmic debt to pay off. And it already had been started. You and your Emperor are having this spiritual awakening, going through this geometric, see these geometrical triangles, which stands for, I forgot what it was yesterday, I was seeing. It's like a mandala. And it was pulsating. Me and the soul sister were staring at it, and it was really bringing a beautiful healing, multi-dimensionals. Seeing all these geometrical figures, the earth. You see the earth, the moon. You're seeing all these colors. You're going on this awakening on a higher level. You're being shifted. You chose to be shifted. You and your Emperor. You're one energy. You're one soul. I forgot the word yesterday. It was called Sri Yantra or something. One of those. Anyway, it'll come to me. But that's what that reminds me of. Sri Yantra, I think. I may be wrong, so correct me, please. If anybody does yoga or does tantric, because we already know the chakras are more than just pretty colors, 7 colors on a chart. We have 13 of them. 13 chakras, from the Earth Star all the way up to the Divine Gateway Chakra, to heaven. Staying rooted and grounded, yeah. You chose to be shifted. The universe is working with you on this. So you chose to be shifted. So when you made this choice to be shifted, you are choosing to strengthen and build your inner union, and you're choosing You're choosing and strengthening and allowing, as above, so below, of your inner union to come into physical union. It is another spiritual awakening coming into physical union. This is not just love and romance. This is not about the pink fluffy stuff. All of it. It's only a small portion. It is a very high, one of the highest spiritual journeys you can be is on the twin flame journey. Because your soul was split into two bodies for a reason. It is to spread your light, to shine your light all over. It's to expand it. You're ready for this expansion. You're ready to take the lead. You're ready to be a leader. You are ready to be a teacher. And being the healer that you and your emperor are, as the Empress, you will always go first. Wow, these are some intense messages coming from this deck. And there's only 2 decks I was guided to use with this 8-8 portal reading. I hope you had a good 8-8 portal. The effects of it still from yesterday, because you are having breakthroughs in this renewal, this brand new energy today. And even though today is the full moon in Aquarius, that reading will come out later tonight or early tomorrow morning. And even if it comes out tomorrow morning, it's because I'm going through these shifts and changes. It is also a lot of energy to channel. So if you are guided to, definitely comment below. I am open. I have Lionsgate Portal specials with 2 things, 2 services that will be on special till August 31st. It's been extended. If you would like a personal reading, it is $88. If you would like a 1-hour soul coaching session on WhatsApp by voice chat, it is also $88. If you would like 2 hours, it is $100. So, anyway, this is the messages that came through of all the shifts and changes with the 8-8 portal, of the peak of the Lionsgate portal for the Divine Empress, the Divine Emperor, for the Divine Couple. These are the messages, energies that have come through for you with the 8-8 portal. I am wishing you a magical, magical day and weekend. I am wishing you all a happy 8-8 portal and a happy Lionsgate. Sending you all lots of love. If you are interested in any of these services, email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. These are the only services that are being offered on this Lionsgate portal special for till the end of August. So just check the description box. The PayPal link will be there, but I do have Cash App and Venmo for USA clients. Just email me for that link separately and I will send it to you. I don't want to expose it here on YouTube. It is, I don't want to expose that on YouTube due to, you never know, with the fraud and the scams going on lately. It's just been out of control everywhere. I'm having issues with the new landscaper myself. They didn't need to really come yesterday and they want to charge me a higher price for next Friday. They wanted to charge me double the price. And I'm like, no. If you're charging $30 a week, even though I have specifically requested you either every 2 weeks or as needed, you're not going to raise your price. You are going to charge $30. I am not paying you $80 next week or $60. So I will be letting them go as soon as possible before they come Friday, because I'm not spending extra money because it's spaced apart. Okay? And they're going to be told that is setting boundaries, or we will be getting somewhere else. Just wanted to share that tidbit as an example. Being very mindful, because it's like you go into a store now, you're getting scammed. Things like that. But, that's just the 3D matrix and people doing it out of fear, lack, and desperation. So anyway, these are the messages for the 8-8 portal for you all, sending you all lots of love, sending you all lots of infinite abundance. And I love you all so very much. And thank you very much for liking, subscribing, and being on this journey with me, my loves. Bye.